All right, all right, all right. Let's talk a little bit about synchronicities. Holy moly, so many synchronicities on this journey. Oh man, you'll be having a conversation with somebody and then 2 hours later, you'll have that same conversation with somebody else, the same word that pops back up again. And you're like, what? What the hell? Or like the angel numbers everywhere, like 1111, 222, 333, 777. You'll see them constantly, and not only on the clock and the microwave, but you'll see them on receipts. You'll see them on license plates. You'll see them in signs. You'll see them watching a football game, and this is God, however you want to refer to whatever that magic is that is higher than us. This is the universe's way of telling you that you're on your path. You are where you need to be and to keep going. And that this is real. Because your ego's always going to try to justify this journey and be like, oh, I don't know. Still seems kind of loopy to me. Still seems a little woo-woo, I want some hard, concrete evidence. And there is, by the way. It's your ego talking that does that. That tries to bring you back into reality. And that ego is the part that tries to control you, defend you, or define you. It's not bad. It's just not meant to drive the car anymore. So that is God's way, the universe's way of telling you that you're moving in the right direction and to keep going, because that's why you're here. And it's to shut down that ego. It's to be like, okay, I know, I see what's going on. So like for me, when I see an angel number, which is all the time, and no, I'm not sitting here staring at the clock. You know what I mean? It's just like, they just pop up. When I see one, I say to myself, okay, yeah, God, thank you for the reminder. And I appreciate it. And, I send love to my twin flame. And I'm moving along. I realize what my mission and purpose is here on this earth and continue to help others, guide others. So yeah, it's these synchronicities are mind-blowing. Like, some have me laughing my ass off. Like, I think that my spirit guides are really, really, really funny. I think they have a great sense of humor. Like, sometimes my jaw drops to the floor with these synchronicities that happen to me. Like, are you kidding me right now? What? Just how they show up, when they show up is just incredible. And, take note of what it is that you're thinking about when these signs and synchronicities pop into your life. What is it that's on your mind at the time? Maybe that's what the universe or your higher self is trying to show you or tell you. Speaking of higher self, so your higher self is the wise, loving, intuitive part of you that sees the bigger picture and guides your journey. Okay? So there's your higher self, the ascended self, the healed self, the self that lives in the 5D. Okay? Speaking of higher self and 5D, my dogs are going crazy. I have two little dachshunds here and they keep hitting the desk and they're just having a good time. Anyways, so speaking of your higher self, so you and your twin flame are always together in the 5D. You, your higher self, their higher self, you, one soul, are always together in the 5D. So basically what that means is you're spiritually married. You are married to your twin flame. You just knowing that, for some of you that are in the separation phase or maybe the painful phase right now, it's really painful, and that you don't really understand why you can't let this connection go, or why you can't move on, or why they're constantly on your mind, or why there's all these things that are happening to you. It's because you guys are always together in the 5D, in the 5th dimension. Yes, your twin flame could be married to somebody else. Your twin flame could actually be across the world. Your twin flame may haven't talked to you in 3 years. That's just here on Earth in this 3D realm, which really is, it's this is going to sound funny, but it's an illusion. It's a lesson. It's a class that we're in. So if your twin is in a relationship right now, or if they're married right now, that is okay. Let them. They're there to learn something in that marriage. They're there with their soulmate. It's probably a soulmate that is here to teach them lessons. And you might be like, oh, but their soulmate is kind of a jerk, or their soulmate is narcissy, or, you know, maybe you like their soulmate. Who knows? But there is a reason for that. There is a reason why they are with somebody else. And it's because they are learning their lessons with them. And they may learn their lesson in this lifetime, or they may need to come back and try again. Who knows? But their soulmate chose to come here and be in this relationship with them. And they chose to be in a relationship with their soulmate to learn the lessons that they need to in order to ascend and learn self-love and to be their true authentic self. Okay? This is all divinely guided. So I don't want you to be worried or sad or heartbroken or feeling left behind because your twin is in another relationship. You both decided to do this before you came here. And when you incarnate into Earth, there's this thing called the veil of forgetfulness. So you don't actually remember, I mean, obviously, you don't remember like making this decision, okay, so we're gonna go to Earth and then we're gonna learn these lessons and I choose you to come into my life and to mirror things to me so I could, you don't do that. You don't remember that. And that's on purpose. That's absolutely on purpose. It's divinely guided. But when you're on this journey, you start to realize that that is actually the truth and what went down. And boy, oh boy, does that change everything for you. Does that change everything for the journey? You move from this like, oh, it was something that I did. And I'm such a loser. Gosh, how ridiculous was I acting when I tried to keep them in my life before, the separation. You'll realize that that was all on purpose. And you'll be at peace knowing that they're learning their lessons right now with their soulmate. Or maybe they're not even with somebody, but they're like trying to figure out what it is that they're here to do in this world and what their mission and purpose is. So it's allowing them that time with grace and just trusting in the divine, just letting things go, surrendering, letting go of control and trusting the divine timing. It's not giving up. It's releasing attachment to the outcomes so peace can enter. I think that that's the greatest part of this journey, is when you finally find peace, knowing that everything has been the way it has throughout this journey and throughout your life for a reason. It is so you can fulfill this mission that you're on right now. I look back at my life and I think about all the things that I learned and all the things that I did. And it all makes sense now. It's just like, oh, I did that so I can be who I am today because of this. Or I took that course so I could learn this in order to help the earth with that. you know, and it's just like everything starts to click, 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 all of it. And you start to have this feeling where like, okay, surrender. Stop trying to control the connection. Know that it's always there. Know that you're spiritually married to your twin. You die in this lifetime, you guys are going to be together again in the next. It's guaranteed. One soul, the other you. So it's once you start to let go of control and trust the divine timing and have this peace about it, you don't need your twin flame to be happy. You don't need them to be in your life. You realize that everything is going down the way it's going down for your soul growth. And you realize that you're here for a mission that is much bigger than a romantic love between two people. Huge. You know, if I thought that this twin flame journey was just about me being with my twin at some point in time, I'm not going to be sitting here making these videos. I'm not going to be trying to help other people heal. I'm not going to be of service to community. Like that wouldn't have crossed my mind. And it's because I know that I am here for something much larger, something much bigger than myself, than a partnership, a 3D, this earth, lifetime together partnership with my twin. It changes everything. So, gosh, you know, I thank my twin every single day. Not them physically, I have done that. But I thank them every day for coming into my life and waking me up and providing me the clarity on what it is that I'm supposed to be here doing, and to providing me the peace that I have within myself to be who I really, really am, and to live from joy and happiness and love and authenticity. Without meeting my twin and having that spiritual awakening that your twin does for you, I'd still be living my old life. And when I look back at that, I'm just like, oh man, I don't want to go back there. My life wasn't terrible, but when I look back, it was pretty dark because I didn't feel safe to be who I really am. And I used a lot of alcohol to suppress my feelings and to hide. So again, surrendering, letting go, trust divine timing, and releasing to any attachment to any outcomes. Be grateful for where you are and what you have learned and who you have become just by meeting your twin flame. All right, that's that for that.